Growing up, I was pretty big into RTS games. What I meant to say is that I liked RTS games as a kid because I could use cheats to build up massive bases and armies in games like Empire Earth, Command & Conquer, Rome Total War, Tom Clancy's End War, and my personal favorite, that is no longer available to play in most cases, Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2. God, I wish we could get that game back. Anyways, I was never very good at RTS games, but I love them anyways. My strategy has always been to use overwhelming force against the AI, but as I learned in the Discovery Q episode I filmed with J-Mate for Second Wind, that didn't go so well for me this time. Just overwhelmed them with maximum force.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
I think I'm losing, Jay. I think I'm losing.
Yeah, I think you are, but at least you'll go to Valhalla. You died in a blaze of glory.
That said, I really haven't kept up with the genre all that much in recent years. I think the most recent game I played all the way through was Halo Wars 2, and then I've dabbled with other RTS games that have promised me similar experiences to Empire Earth or Command & Conquer, but I can't remember many that lived up to that promise. That's why I was excited to get my hands on Tempest Rising. I've been keeping an eye on the game since it was announced, as developer Slipgate Ironworks has made it pretty damn clear that they wanted to bring us a modern Command & Conquer that didn't suck. Yeah, we don't talk about Command & Conquer 4. From the opening moments of the game, I immediately felt like I was playing Command & Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars again. The base building, the mission briefings, the general gameplay flow. You really could just slap Tiberium Rising on the title and I would have believed you that this was a Command & Conquer game in everything but aesthetic. That's all to say there's not really anything new here in Tempest Rising, and that's honestly completely fine with me as someone that's been looking for an RTS to get me back into the genre a bit. Especially now that I'm older and, I think, a bit smarter. Though I'm sure Yahtzee would have a word or two to say about that if he were to watch this. Tempest Rising does a fantastic job of bringing me that exact kind of streamlined RTS experience I've been looking for, and in a package that's immediately recognizable. The gameplay loop of the Command & Conquer games was never broken, and the series fell apart the moment they tried to change it with Command & Conquer 4. Build your base, build up an army, take over supply points, and get after the enemy base. It's a simple formula that works, doesn't really need updating, and Tempest Rising understands that. It gave what people already enjoyed a fresh coat of paint, modernized the gameplay, and used the nostalgia of the Command & Conquer series to make a package that's exactly what the audience was asking for. Hell, they even brought in the composer of the Command & Conquer series, Frank Klepacki, into it to make a banger soundtrack for the game. I mean, what more could you ask for at that point, and the early Steam reviews are very happy with the game they've received. Don't fix what isn't broken, as they say. I'm excited to keep playing through the campaigns on this one, as there's one for each faction, and then get into some of the other RTS or mixed strategy games I've missed over the last few years. Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Songs of Silence, and Warno, which I didn't even know finally hit 1.0 status a while back, are just a few of the ones I want to check out. If you have other suggestions for me, feel free to leave them in the comments.